Slaughterhouse, where they are cutting the animals. It should be away from the residential area. It should, when you are building the slaughterhouse, there should be some criterias. Animal handling one area, processing area where they are cutting, water supply should be there, essential equipment should be there, sharp knives and other things, and infrastructure is according to the standardization by the government. Here is the discussion. Let's see.
Good evening to all. Today we have gathered here to talk about the meat hygiene and the slaughterhouse. You all visited, right or not?
Yes.
You all visited the slaughterhouse, poultry, and it is like in a community visit. So here, what is the purpose of the visit? Anyone can tell what is the purpose of the visit?
To see the hygienic condition and to see the handling of
food handlers hygiene, and then like the hygiene of the meat, hygiene of the fish, hygiene of the vegetables, how the food handlers, because they are the sources of infection, right or not? 5 F's are causing infection. Food, first one, vomit, finger, then flies and feces. So these 5 things you have to see that wherever you go. Here in slaughterhouse means you know very well meat hygiene. So what is meat? Meat, if we are allowed to eat a meat, right or not? Maybe goat meat or pork or any kind of a mutton. Some people will be eating the animals like a cow. Some religious people will be eating the cow. So what's happening? If the cow going and taking the grass contaminated where there is a open field defecation or drainage system, or there is a worms called tapeworm. Pig, pig will be eating all the things. So once they eat the meat, there are some infection will be happening. Are you understanding? For example, TB also coming from the cow. The cow breast may be having a TB. So bacteria. So when we not boil the milk, pasteurize the milk we drink, bovine tuberculosis will come. Start with the bovine and end with the pulmonary tuberculosis. So anthrax, we tell in Tamil Komari noi. That's in a Tamil we usually will tell Komari. All animals are Tamil Nadu affected by anthrax. Komari is the disease called the anthrax. Are you understanding? Then acetomycosis, infections of acetomycosis, brucellosis. So these are all some bacterial viral infections affecting the meat. Are you understanding? Tapeworm infection, ascariasis, all these things. So here is the point. Today we are going to see about the slaughterhouse hygiene. Are you understanding? Slaughterhouse means where they are cutting the animals. The book says that, did you see any place the slaughterhouse should be? There is a place where the animal should be resting area, then slaughtering area, and then dusting area, and meat will be cleaning area. The 4 areas will be there. But here may not be following, right or not? May not following. There are some people, even one Gandhiji or someone told what happened, why he is not eating a meat. They were asking. So one goat being cut it, the another goat see tension increase. So the cortisol hormone, happy hormones, the animals also same. And whatever the antibiotic we are giving, we are treating the animals. So that also they have a happy hormone, and the cortisol is a stress hormones are secreting. So when man is eating, they are telling that it may come. I do not know how many researchers are telling that is true or not. Are you understanding? Whatever it may be, the minimum standard of the under the slaughterhouse, under the Public Health Act 1955 says that the location first, the slaughterhouse should be located far from the residential area. Are you understanding? Location. Then will be the structure. Structure should be little bit elevated so that any drainage water and all will be easy to cleaning. Are you understanding? Structure should be elevated. At least 3 feet elevated should be the slaughterhouse. Then slaughterhouse should have a disposal of waste. Are you understanding? Meat hygiene is different, and intestinal waste will be having a lot of bacteria. Are you understanding? Then slaughterhouse should have a proper water supply. Very important to clean, and then examination of the animal is very important. First thing they are telling 2 things in India. What is that? Antemortem and postmortem. But if it is in the foreign countries, the continuous examination in the farm, it is very important. Continuously the veterinarian doctor has to Sectarian in a foreign country, in the form itself, regular health checkup will be there. Are you understanding? So then next will be the transportation. Transportation, the slaughterhouse in a separate place. Either the chicken or the meat or alive, they are coming from the transport. What will happen? Too many of them occupying in that, someone will be fall in this one and may die. If it is died, goat can cut it. Dyed coat can be cut and sold it?
No, ma'am.
Dyed coat is not allowed to cut it. Are you understanding? Any coat having inspection for the TB or anthrax, brucellosis and any other infections are there, then this coat has to be go for the treatment by the veterinarian and you have to. Are you understanding? Then other than the animals are not allowed in the slaughterhouse. One animal is cutting, that slaughterhouse particularly to carry upon that particular animal. Are you understanding? If the animal slaughterhouse for the goat, they should have the only goat. Not goat, pig, cow, multiple animal cannot be possible. Are you understanding? So now what is the minimum standard under the Model Public Act? 1955 is telling first one is the location. Are you understanding? Location, structure, elevation. This one. Are you understanding? Disposal of the waste and transportation of this one and physical transportation of the animals in a safe manner and disposal of the waste and water supply, physical examination, antemortem and the postmortem. Clear or not? Then this many things you have to see. How, why? Then last but not the least, the meat storage. It should be stored then minus 5 degrees Celsius. It should be stored. Or in the refrigerator. Fresh meat has to be kept it in the refrigerator. Are you understanding? You visited not only slaughterhouse, you saw the fish market also, right or not? The fish, the sources of fish, where the fish is coming from? What are the sources?
Pond.
River fish, pond fish, lake fish. Are you understanding? The fish also will be having some infections. Shellfish having sometimes hepatitis A will be coming. Sometimes cadmium poison, some metal poisons. Because all the pollutants are putting into the river. So sometimes you might see whales having lot of dungeon, like all the things are in the whale. So what they are telling? Cadmium poison, oyster will be having the poison. So you eat anything, Salmonella type, Clostridium, and these poisons and botulinum and type E something. This botulinum type, this also the microorganism causing from the fish. Are you understanding? When you are not cooking the fish properly, when you are not washing the fish properly, so the consuming the affected fish also becoming a food poison. Are you understanding? Then canned fish or the tinned fish. So if you see the canned foodstuffs are coming. This is not a fish, but this is a mushroom. But the fish also will be coming. Actually, the fish box will be in the half of this. That's called, most of the fish will be called the tuna fish. When you are buying this one, first you have to see any rust or anything is there, and then you have to shake and see any liquid, adequate liquid is there or not, any leakage or present. Otherwise, what will happen? It is not a direct bacteria. Bacteria will react with the rust and other thing. It will yield kind of poison. That is not a food poison. It will become a food toxin. Are you understanding? You are going to explain what is food poison and the food toxin. Are you understanding? So that is the thing will be occurring. And the fruits and vegetables, as I told, we are using the fruits and vegetables. Some guava and all, people will, what all the poison will be there? Pesticide. Are you understanding? Sometimes some of the grass we are making salad. What will happen? Hookworm infestation also. If there is not a clean, dirty, no, that's why helminth infections, open field defecation, any this one, we eat it, you will have ascariasis, helminth infection, least anything will be coming if you are not washing the greens and vegetables under. In this era, they are putting lot of pesticides. So put in if you are, for example, if you are eating grapes, better you put the grapes in a salt water for 10 to 15 minutes. So much insecticide they are putting. So we think that eating a vegetable is healthy, but eating vegetables is inviting the poison. Are you understanding? So slaughterhouse, if 5 mark coming, you can able to write the location, place, transportation, vaccination, examination and storage of the meat. And then place. There is a resting area, animal letting area, slaughtering area, and the waste disposal and meat cleaning, meat storage area. The 4 storage areas should be there. Are you understanding? Okay. Now, these people, you have visited the slaughterhouse, you have visited the people. So, they are the food handlers, they are handling the food to you. Right or not? Then they also should have a sanitary eating standard. Under the act they are telling. It is the Indian Model Public Health Act 1955 stating that standardization in eating place. Anyone can explain that standardization in eating?
Sanitation in eating places. Indian Model Public Health Act 1955. Location is not near open drainage. Maintenance in patients. Then floor to be higher than adjoining lands. Rooms 100 square feet, only 10% walls.
10% only can sit and eat, and the floor should be well finished.
Smooth
Yes.
and impressive light and ventilations.
Ventilation should be there. Yes.
And kitchen minimum 60
square feet should be there.
And floor is smooth and clean. Door is self-closed types.
Total. And furniture will be clean and dry.
and dry.
You know, some of the furnitures also will be having a chance to get the infections, right or not? So when they are eating, they are not open pit, they are eating. At least some clean area they have to eat. That's what the education we have to give them. Then food handlers have to precautionary measures they have to take. Otherwise food handler will cause the infections. Anybody can explain?
Yes, ma'am. To maintain the personal hygiene and the medical fitness should work only after medical examination, such as the typhoid and the tuberculosis and the other communicable disease, and the should give him the vaccination such as the hepatitis B, and the hand hygiene is very important. Wash the hand and after and before using any work.
So the role of a nurse, mainly you have to go and ask the food handlers, go to the mess, ask this who are all the mess workers, look at their personal hygiene, did they cut their nails? If not, all are defecating, washing our hands, right or not? If are they not put soap and water, if they give water, they put their nails inside the water. So 3-4 eggs going inside, it will multiply in your intestine. Ascariasis, helminthiasis, tinea worm and tapeworm infections. So you will lead into anemia and death. Are you understanding? Simple prevention is better. So whenever you are the nurses, you are going to see that they are wearing the cap. Right or not? And then the record, health record, if they are coughing and sneezing inside that one, that is also not good. Foods also should be served in very hot. Very cold food, there is more microorganism will be. The food storage and spoilage, another video we will see it. Now food addiction, food adulteration, food fortification, food spoilage and all we will see in another video. Now we are seeing about the meat hygiene, slaughterhouse fish and fish-borne diseases. So here I want to state that what all the diseases come from the bacteria. This is called food-borne diseases. How it is been classified? Food toxins and the food-borne infections. Can you explain first food-borne infections?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell.
Foodborne infection are 3 types: bacterial infection, viral infection, and parasitic infection. Bacterial infection, we are having the typhoid, paratyphoid, E. coli infection, cholera, Salmonella cyst, and we are showing in viral infection, hepatitis A, B, and rotavirus. And parasitic infection, we are showing the hydatidosis, trichinosis, escherichia,
amoebiasis, and then oxyuriasis also the viral infection. Next is the parasitic infection, tinea worm.
Yes, ma'am. Parasitic infection we are telling.
Tinea worm.
Teniasis, hydatidosis, trichinosis, escherichia.
This is the bacterial. So she explained about bacterial, viral and parasite. These all will be parasitic infections, right or not? What is the food toxins?
The foodborne intoxications are lethaidism, BOAA toxin,
bioxyaminoalanine. This is the toxin present in the kesuri dal which they are providing in the ration shop by the government. Are you understanding? West Bengal, nearly 15% of the population having the lethaidism. I have noticed. So what I am telling, you are not supposed to eat the dal. You can eat the dal, you have to remove the toxins. Even I can eat the dal, you can eat it anywhere you buy, not only ration shop, anywhere you buy the dal, this lentil, you have to soak it in a warm water for 10 to 15 minutes, then you can cook, you can stop the letharism. Next, food toxins, this is.
Endemic ascites, then pyrrolizidine alkaloids, then bacteria reduce toxins, botulism,
Bacteria produce toxins, mainly botulism.
then staphylococcus poison.
Staphylococcus poison. See, staphylococcus poison so much dangerous. Even it will end up in cardiac arrest, immediately the person will die. See, bacterial infection, whatever she told, she will end up with people will end up with bacterial infection, end up with diarrhea. It takes long time for the people to survive. We can take care of them. But you might have heard, there's a food poison, suddenly 40 people died. That is the canned food poison, tinned food poison. This is the toxins. Bacteria already reacted with the food and that food will become a dangerous poison. Here bacteria is affecting our health. Here bacterial toxins are affecting our health. There is a big difference. This is more dangerous than the bacterial infection. I hope you have understood. Yes, tell me.
Toxin by fungi, aflatoxin, ergot, fusarium toxin.
Yes. And then ergot is a food grain harvest place. The food grain toxin will be entering it. So some toxins are entering, some asbestosis, some of the things will be entering through the food items. It will form the asbestosis, grain toxin, bagosis, piscinosis, lung cancers. Are you understanding? Okay. So then foodborne chemical poisons. Also, can you tell chemical poison? Heavy metal from the fish. Yeah, tell me. Mercury, cadmium
from shellfish. Then oil and petroleum solvents, asbestos and pesticides.
Yes, we are going in the sea. Suddenly you are hearing the news. There are 10 lakhs liter of the petrol, oil carrying from the Russia to India because some terrorist something done the oil. So you see the lakhs and lakhs of oil enter into the sea. We cannot put it to the sea, we take the oil. We cannot even take the dust. Polythene covers inside the whales. You see the videos? Whales, fish net is there, big whale fish coming and asking help from the human. Fishes are coming and asking help from the human. So imagine that kind of the fish what we are using. This is the two kind of the poison we are getting. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
So we got the point. Today we have seen any 5 more question asked for the slaughterhouse. 5 more question you have to answer. Meat hygiene you have to answer. How the meat has to be cut it. Slaughterhouse 4 areas you have to write. Okay, resting area for the animals, cutting area, slaughtering area, and then the waste disposal area and the meat selling area. Where the refrigerator should be there, where the excess meat can be stored in the 5 degrees Celsius. All should be, cleaning should be done and veterinarian should be checked, quality check has to be done before giving. Otherwise, through these animals, we will get some bacterial infections and the bacterial toxins. Are you understanding?
Yes.
Role of nurse you understood? Yes. That how the food handlers, vaccines, wherever you go and work as a principal in the future or anywhere you are dealing with the big handlers or you are giving camp conducting, everywhere you have to follow food handlers like a typhoid Mary. Are you understanding?
Question.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you say that in a shop multiple animals are not selling, but I am visiting in a winter vacation in Bhutan. In there they are selling multiple animals like that. In a one shop they are selling goat and chicken, both of us.
Yes. Actually, goat and chicken is okay. That is another animal, goat and another area. You might have very much surprised when you go to China, snakes also they are selling. Snakes, lizard, scorpion, poison. That is why Wuhan, they brought the biggest virus, the whole world is the shutdown. Are you understanding? But ideal thing, one animal cutting. For example, I am telling pork shop means pork shop separately. Beef shop means beef shop separately. Goat shop is separately. But goat with some bird food, it's okay. It's acceptable. Our India and Bhutan are very good. Not like a China. They eat everything. Right or not? Yes. So you enjoyed the session? Okay, thank you. Stay with us, subscribe us, follow us. We are making the complicated subject into the simple. Simply we are giving you to taste the subject. Thank you.
Here is in the Malda market. It is the purpose that the nursing student should understand that to visit the vegetable, meat and fish market, including the slaughterhouse, how these vegetables are coming from, because even you take small chili, if the red chili you take it, in that red chili also some of the organisms are coming. That's Alaska. Red chili is good for to prevent the heart diseases, but when this fungus growth maybe cause the cancerous it in this one. So to that they are going to the meat vendors and vegetable vendors where that's coming. The local market only. See, this girl is interviewing the meat vendor. Maybe they are nearly cutting the 10 goat. Here is totally different from the what they have told in the books. In the books, if you see, there are different areas are present where there is a where there is a goat is waiting area, and only one goat will be coming inside and getting into the slaughterhouse, and then when they check the meat and they will pack it properly when you are, if you are seeing in a foreign country here. And one more point you have to remember is the goat intestine and the blood. Here in West Bengal, they are throwing away the blood. In other Tamil Nadu, other people, they will be consuming the blood. If they are throwing, it should not be thrown in a common drainage area. Even though the intestinal waste also. Intestinal waste are highly contaminated with the bacteria. So the ordinary sewage system, they are not allowed to throw it. Here is the students are inquiring how it's going on, how long they are taking the meat, if the excess meat is there, how they are taking it processed. Because the meat, food, egg, vegetables, these are all the great source for the growth of the microorganisms. So these microorganisms will be transmitted from the one person to the whole family will be getting infected. That we are clearly seen about the meat hygiene. If not, tapeworm infections, Ascariasis, E. coli, brucellus, anthrax, TB, many infections may be coming. So it is very important for the vendors for the personal hygiene also, how they are keeping themselves very hygienically, and the instruments which they are using should be clean and kept it in a nice places. But here the minimum standard criteria is missing. Maybe this is a Malda town, but it's also a village area nearby the village. So many vendors are there, not only the meat processing area, only one person like a foreign they have taken in charge of it like that. But here is the only small vendors are present, so we cannot take them to more than 40-45 kilometers or 100 kilometers to go to the Kolkata. Even in Indian setup, this is the common meat selling areas you can find out here. And there are various protocols they are following, that how to sell the meat, and the rate of the meat also will be fixed by the vendors. Every year they may be increasing, and the festival time little they are increasing the price of the meat. In this area mainly you can see only the goat meat, not the pork or the animal, other cow meat. You cannot see any shop around the West Bengal, around this Malda area. Maybe it is according to the religion, the meat shop is being maintained. Sometimes the meat shop with bird shops. If you see the markets also, there is no big storage in these markets. These vendors are selling the market. Every day the vegetables are coming. Mostly they are selling it. In the aloo is the main food, staple food in the West Bengal, and this is also can be stored in a common conditions. And the fish, the main fish, mainly in the Radbari of a Malda you will get the sea fish. Otherwise they are getting the river or the pond fish they are getting. Fish is a staple food in West Bengal. Even some vegetarian or the Brahmins also eligible to consume the fish. So the students today they have visited the meat shop, vegetable shop, and they inquired about the vendor regarding their personal hygiene and about their vaccination status, and it gave them some knowledge about it. And she is inquiring about the vegetables and storage, where it is coming, how they are selling, what is the price rate. These vegetables are coming from the nearby villages. So the nearby villages every day they will finish it, but soon piyaj and potatoes mostly will be stored. The other vegetables will be consumed. They are storing in the local places only. So this is about the visit. The students has to write the report of the visit. This is the local market we have visited. The report should be including about the information they collected from the vendors. They have taken any vaccinations and how the precautionary measures, how the storage of the vegetables and the transportation of the vegetables from there we are getting, and how they are selling. Mostly most selling vegetables they are asking this one. So
আর এমনি পরিষ্কারই থাকে সবকিছু পচে গেলে জিনিসগুলো কি ফেলে দেন না দূরে ফেলে দিই আমরা নদীতে না অন্য না দূরে ফেলে দিই ওই সাইডে জায়গা আছে ফেলে দেওয়ার জায়গা আছে ওখানে আর রোজ ফ্রেশ জিনিস আনেন না আগের জিনিসগুলো আবার রিপিট করে বিক্রি করেন না ডেলি ডেলি মাল আছে ডেলি বিক্রি হয়ে যায় এতগুলো জিনিস না ডেলি আমাদের সপ্তাহে মাল আছে সপ্তাহে দুবার মাল আছে এগুলো আসে আবার আপনারা বিক্রি করেন আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে আপনার নাম কি কাকু মানিক স্যার ধন্যবাদ আপনাকে
that every day students are visiting the visit, but every day visiting also the visit objectives are still clearly stated. So the market visit they are seeing differently when you are sending them through the educational organizations. So their look and the difference and their ideas are so much different. The way they look into the vendors are totally different. They look in a different eye, look into the how the hygienic and the knowledge of the vendors, how they are selling, what is their minimum knowledge they are having. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Thank you.